Hello. Okay, guys, we are live. So let's begin. Let's begin. Hmm. We are live. So hey everyone, I'm Harshal Jain, your mentor at Geeks4Geeks, and guys, in this video we are going to build a very simple AI project for our YouTube videos. Okay, so it's gonna be those kind of projects where you can where you can just make some kind of title, description, hashtag, auto-generated title, description, hashtags using AI. So the benefit of this is your YouTube videos would get more reach, and basically you're gonna get that title, description and hashtag, and you're gonna paste that into your original YouTube video. Okay, so this is kind of, you're gonna provide just some description or just some name of your video, like I want to teach React.js. Okay, then according to that it would give us the title, okay, it would give us the description and so on. Okay, so we are gonna build that kind of thing today, right? So let's begin, guys, and I think, yeah, some people have joined, so we can simply start this. Okay, so first of all, guys, what we are gonna need, we're gonna need two things. First of all is, like everything would be free, so we're gonna need JavaScript knowledge and React.js knowledge so that you can build the front end part, and some knowledge of how APIs work. Okay, that's it. Because we're gonna use the Gemini API, which is Google's AI based API, which is gonna do tasks for us. Okay, for example, if I go to the Gemini is like ChatGPT. Okay, I hope a lot of you might know about Gemini. So Gemini is like ChatGPT, but ChatGPT is right now not providing free unlimited APIs, so that's why I'm using it. Okay, just give me a minute, guys. Right. So I'm gonna show you first of all how Gemini works here. So you can see that in your page, you can see that it's Gemini. Okay, here you can ask a few basic things. For example, I am creating a React JS tutorial on YouTube. Please give me a description. Okay, so you can see it's kind of giving me some kind of description. Okay, so definitely I have to write it more optimized way. I have to write more optimized prompt, but this is not with everyone. Okay, everyone can't do this. So we are gonna make a simple tool, simple website, which is simply gonna do this for us without writing the prompt. You just need to provide the, by the way, sorry for the spelling. Yeah. So we are simply gonna provide the text. Okay, what we are gonna create. Okay, what's the purpose of our YouTube video, and then it's gonna give us the proper description. It's not gonna ask us either you want a short and sweet description or long description. Just a description, okay, just a long description. Okay, so we're gonna see that. But yeah, this is a tool which works like ChatGPT. Okay, I think in some cases better than ChatGPT, in some cases ChatGPT is better. Definitely you can use both of these. So we're gonna use the API of this. So from where can you get the API? So you're just gonna search for Gemini API. You can just search for this and you would find a free API. Okay, so it's like you can use it for any number of times, it's no issue. Okay, so that's the benefit of Gemini API, by the way. So I would simply click on get API key in Google AI Studio, and there you go, you would see that you have the API key here. Okay, so here, guys, you can see that I got the API key. Perfect, I got the API key, and inside this I have my old API key. But yeah, if you don't have the API key, what you can see is create API key button. If you click on this, you'll be able to create a fresh API key. Okay, so here you need to search a project, then you can simply click on create API key in existing project. Okay, whatever you want. Okay, then after that you can simply see that your API key would be created. So I'm just gonna copy this API key. Okay, that's it. I'm just gonna copy this API key, or let it be. I'll just delete this one because I've used it in my previous project. So I'm gonna create a fresh API key. So I'll just pick any of my project. I'll just pick suppose this project. So create API key, and you can see that it's creating API key, and now you can see that I can use this API key. Fine. So that's the benefit. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this API key and I'm gonna paste it somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna paste it somewhere so that I can use it later. So here guys, I'll just create a fresh folder and I'm just gonna name it as YT summarizer, or simply YT tool, because yeah, actually it's a tool. Okay, YT tool, YouTube tool. Okay, so here guys, I'm just gonna create a first of all, I'll just open this with VS Code. Okay, then guys, here I'll just create a fresh project. So I'm creating the fresh project in Next.js, but you can do the same in normal React.js also. There's nothing different. Okay, the code is exactly same, the logic is exactly same. It's just the framework. Okay, you don't need to worry about that. With the logic, you'll be able to make the same thing in normal React.js also. But I'm using Next.js because nowadays React.js developers, React.js websites recommend to use Next.js. Okay, so here I'm just gonna type npx. Npx command is by default available, but yeah, I would suggest you need to install Node.js for it. Okay, please install Node.js if not installed. Okay, so that these commands npm, npx, yarn, all these work properly. Okay, so npx create next app. Okay, then after that guys, you just need to pass the name of your application. So I'm just gonna pick okay, first of all I'm just gonna write here latest. Okay, latest, that means I want the latest version of Next.js. So that's for that you simply write the @latest, and then guys you need to simply say what is your project name. So what is my project name? So my project name is suppose YT tool live. Okay, something like that. I have just given the name. Okay, later on I'll push the source code to Geeks4Geeks also. That means like I'll just provide you the code in the description of this video, and I'll just push the code to my GitHub account actually. Okay, so here I would like to use the TypeScript part. Definitely I won't be using TypeScript that much because you all will be confused. Okay, so I'll just pass the any type, very easiest thing. So I'll explain you where are we using TypeScript. Rest everything is normal as normal JavaScript. Don't worry. Okay, and ESLint is for specific Next.js. We don't want Tailwind, we want the SRC, we want the app, don't customize. Okay, so guys, it's again gonna take a few minutes. Okay, till then what can we do is we can create a env file .env.local. Okay, and here guys we're just gonna paste this API key so that later on we can use this. Okay, so I'm just gonna name it something like next_public underscore uh, Gemini API, something like that. So I've given a variable name to this one. Okay, fine. Right. So you can see that it has successfully created, and now my project has been successfully created. So I'll just open this in live uh, terminal. Okay, in my terminal, and then I'll just open this with my terminal only. Okay, so yeah, you can see this is the page, first page which is gonna load. So I'm just gonna open this in my terminal. So npm run dev. Okay, so you're just gonna write this command and it's gonna start the project in localhost 3000. So I'll just open this project in localhost 3000. So just go to any browser you like and just paste this. So for the first time it's gonna take a few seconds to load, but yeah, you can see that the project is here. Perfect. So guys, we'll do one thing. We'll simply remove this and we'll simply write RAFCE. Now what is this RAFCE? This is a shortcut. This is a command boilerplate. So for that, what you can actually do is you can just install an extension ES7 plus. Okay, just install that extension ES7 plus. Just install this. After that, guys, you'll get this shortcut. Okay, what you need to do is just type RAFCE and there you go. Okay, so this is a simple page which you would see, right? It's empty page. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the existing CSS. I don't need it. Okay, then guys, I think everything is fine. Okay. Okay, so guys, here first goal is to create a simple form, okay, which would simply ask for the video topic and some video keywords, okay, which we would like to give. Okay, then after according to that, I'm gonna generate some kind of description. Okay, so let's do that, guys. So first of all, what we're gonna do is we are gonna say that this is the page.tsx. Okay, we can assume that this is the main page. Okay, so here I am just gonna say that let's name this as let's give this a p tag. Okay, let's give it a p tag and just give it class as logo or somewhat something like that. Okay, and I'm just gonna name it as GFG AI, something like that. Okay, GFG AI. Then I'll just give it a h1 tag and I'll just say YouTube title description generator. Okay, title description generator. And then guys, I would simply say uh, I'll just give it some lorem 20 text, okay, so that it gives me some kind of detail about my website. Okay, then guys, I'm just gonna create a division. Okay, I'm just gonna create a division and just say class name is what input container. Okay, and inside this, guys, I'll just say that my label is what video topic. Okay, video topic, because we are generating the title also, so we are just gonna ask for topic, like topic is what React.js or introduction to React.js, like that. According to that, title would be generated and description would be generated. Okay, so here guys, I'm just gonna provide an input and let's say that the class name is input. Okay, actually we don't need the class name, you can directly target this. I'll just give it a placeholder, the example introduction to React JS for beginners. Okay, beginners. Okay, fine. So some kind of example I have given here. Okay, and then I can just close it. Okay, fine, fine. So you can just copy this and paste it here. Again, here you need the keywords or whatever you want. You can ask for a lot of things. Keywords. Okay, so keyword is simple. You can just give some keyword and just give a comma. Okay, that there you go. Okay, so for example, you can just say that keyword can be coding, programming, or let's say development. Okay, coding, development, React.js, HTML, CSS, something like that. So I've just given a placeholder so that people will get reference. Okay, then guys, I would simply click and create a button and I'll just name it as generate. Okay, fine. Then I need an icon also. So for the icon, what I can do is I can just go to a website named as Hero Icons. So Hero Icons, just go here. Hamza, biggest fan of yours. Thanks, Hamza. Can you start enterprise grade app guide? Please give me example for it. Okay, like you are demanding enterprise based app, but yeah, there are a lot of based apps. You can just give me example for it. Okay, I want this kind of project. Suppose you want some kind of you can refer me to some kind of company's project. Okay, I want this kind of project. If you can be more clear, then definitely we can bring more project like that. else I would just search more about it by myself also. Okay, then we'll bring some projects based on that also, right? Thanks for the suggestion. Sorry, I'm just feeling a little bit cold today, so that's why I'm not able to speak that fluently. Hmm. Okay, so here guys, we are just gonna say that we would be having an icon. So I can just say AI. If I just search for this AI, okay, I think the brush tool looks fine. So I would just copy this JSX. Okay, after copying this JSX, I would just simply paste it here. Okay, paste it here inside the button. No issues. Okay, so after this, guys, I think it would be able to show the icon, right? You can see that it looks cool. Okay, so fine. Now what we need to do is we just need to build the UI. Okay, we just need to build the UI. So how can I build the UI? Right, so first of all, what I'm gonna do is in the body part, global.css, I'm gonna have some common styles. So I'll just say in the body, I want some kind of font family. Now, what kind of font family do we need to pass here? So any kind of font family, but let's go to our Google Fonts. Okay, let's make this properly. Okay, it must look cool. So let's go to Google Fonts, and here guys you can see that we have a lot of fonts actually. Okay, sometimes I get confused to which one should I pick, but let's try to find something, or else you can also give me a font family in suggestions. Definitely I'll look into the font families also. Okay. Okay, I think I have one favorite font family, which is this one, EXO. Okay, it looks cool. You can see kind of straight, but kind of, you know, something is there. Okay, that's something about it. Okay, so I'll just click on get font, and I think I have picked some other fonts also, so I don't need other ones also. Okay, so I just need this one, so I'll just click on get embedded code, import, and here guys you would simply get this. Okay, you would simply get this. So here guys, I am just gonna go at the top. Okay, and then guys, in the font family, I want to use this font family. So I'll just say that as a common font family, I want what? I'll just copy this one and I'll paste this one. So as a common font family, I would simply get this. Okay, let's see. So as a common font family, you can, yeah, I almost got this. Okay, it's almost there. There's some font weight is missing, so we'll fix that. Okay, right. Now after this guys, I'll just go here and I would simply say that background color is something like you would just say lightish and some margin padding 0. Actually, I would just give the margin padding 0, not here, actually here as it is. Okay, so you can see that kind of now things are in center because height is 100 VH. Okay, right? So I have bought this in center. You can make a proper navigation bar also. Okay, now if I talk about this division, let's give it a class name. I'll just say home container. Okay, home container. So this is gonna route me to a next page. Okay, very easily, and or in the same page only we're gonna show the data. That's also fine. Okay, we can show the same data in this page only. Okay, so basically we're gonna create a division here. Okay, we're gonna create a division here, and I'm just gonna call this, suppose for now, home container, or suppose main. Okay, main, that would be better. So I'm targeting that division. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that dot main. Okay, main class, and again I'm just going to give some styles to it, some width and some styles to it, some box shadow to it, and so kind of you would see it looks something like this, some box shadow, and looks cool. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just say that the logo class which we created, I want to style it a bit. So you can see that, yeah, it is a style a bit, right? And then guys, we have h1 tag and p tag. So I want the common styles throughout my applications. I would just say all h1 tag would look like this, all p tag would look like this, and if there is h2 tag, we are gonna style that too. Okay, I think there is some problem here. I can just okay, Yeah, it's 24 pixel. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so I'll just make it more enlarged. I think, yeah, little bit bigger so it looks cool. And let's make it 700. Yeah, okay, fine. Right, so I think, okay, more. Okay, so you can see that, yeah, this is it. This is some kind of details about my website. And then guys, I'm gonna style my input container. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say that my input container is not gonna have any margin. Okay, actually some margin from the bottom, it's like some gap. Okay, then guys, I'm gonna say my label is gonna look like this, and my input field is gonna be having some kind of border and gonna be bigger. Okay, so you can see that looks like this. Looks cool, right? Looks cool. And then after that, guys, I'm gonna style my button, right? So my button would be having with 100% some padding and some color. Okay, then some cursor as pointer, and then display flex, align item center, justify content center. Okay, you can see now it looks like this. Now the problem is the SVG icon doesn't look good. Okay, so I would just say that the SVG icon would be in small size. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that the width and height would be small and some margin left. Okay, so you can see that now it looks cool. Okay, now it looks cool. Fine. Okay, so kind of it looks like a AI based website. Okay, so you can make a proper nav bar at the top. It would be more better, right? So this is the page which we have created right now. Now guys, what we are going to do is we are going to provide title and description here, and after that, I'm sorry, we are going to provide the topic and keywords here. Later on it's going to generate title and description and hashtag for us. Okay, fine. So one more thing guys, we are gonna do here at the top, box sizing as border box. Okay, so box sizing as border box, and now you can see that they are aligned properly, because yeah, some width issues are there with by default stylings. Okay, so now you can see now it's proper. Okay, so now guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna simply ask for details here. So we're gonna store details where? So we're gonna create two hooks here. Okay, very simple hooks here, const, and let's say I'm just gonna say ask for what? Video topic. Okay, video topic, actually video data. Okay, complete data. I'm gonna ask for some kind of data. Okay, so video, set video data, set video data equals use state. Okay, and inside this guys, I am just gonna ask for video title. Okay, video title or video topic. Okay, video topic, fine. So it's gonna be empty initially, and then video keywords. Okay, video keywords, and again this is also going to be empty string. We're gonna pass empty string, so it's gonna be like xyz comma abc comma xyz, something like that. Okay, so in this way I'm gonna provide things to my uh, AI based API. Okay, then I'm just gonna say that submit data equals this. Okay, and then guys, I'm just gonna print console.log video data to just check if it's working or not. Okay, to check if it's working or not. Now guys, what we're gonna do is we have simply created the input fields, and one problem is here, we need to simply say that we need to import the use client here. Okay, that's it. This is required in Next.js. Okay, so yeah, you have to do that in Next.js. We can't do anything about it. Okay, now guys, here what we need to do is, since you have created this video topic, you need to simply add this. You need to simply add this to this specific part of input, and you need to simply add this to simply this part of input. So for that guys, what you can do is you can simply say value would be video data dot video topic. Here itself you can just say value is what? Video data. Okay, inside video data we're gonna say video topic, so that whatever value is there, it's gonna be written here, it's gonna be shown here. And also on change, I'm just gonna say that handle input change. I'll just call a function handle input change. Now this handle input change function would simply take the name and data, name and value actually, okay, and to that specific name of my set video data, that means to that specific name of my set video data, it would update the value. That's it, that's what I've said. Okay, so whenever I make any change, this would be called and its value would be updated, right? Similarly guys, I am just gonna say that same is for the second part, that is the keyword. Okay, same is for the keyword part, so you can see that this is it. So I'm just gonna come here and just say this is the keyword part. Okay, fine. So now guys, I'll just show you like this. Okay, so if I just write something here, if I just write something here, okay, something like that. If I now inspect, okay, now if I go to console, I'll do one more thing. If I click on this, I want to call a function named as submit data. So whenever I click on this function, I want to call submit data. Okay, so my function name was what? Submit data. Okay, fine, this function would be called. Let's see if it works properly or not. So if I click on generate, okay, now it's refreshed. So I'm just writing something generate. Okay, it's not working here. Why it's not working here? Because okay, I haven't given the name property. I have to give the name property also. I think I missed out the name property. Very important. Name property is very important. So to this specific one, I want to give the name property so that it can target very easily. And here also, guys, I wanna give the name property. Okay, so name property would be video keyword, suppose. Okay, and I think video keyword. Fine. Now let's test it, guys. So I'll just again type something here. Inspect console, and here guys, I'm just gonna type something. Okay, again it's not taking. Okay, okay, so it's not taking the data here. Just a second. I think everything is fine, but the data has not been updated anyways. Submit data, and let's call it like this. Maybe my method was wrong. I'll just give an alert here. Maybe the data is empty, so alert call. Okay, call. If I click on this, you can see that right now it's not even working. That means the function is not being updated properly. Okay, anyways, I am just gonna close it first. Okay, and then I'm gonna start it again. Let's wait. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, right? Okay, so now you can see that it's able to print it. Okay, I think it wasn't updating, that's why maybe. So if I click on generate, you can see that now it's working properly. Okay, now it's updating properly. I just restarted and it works properly. Okay, fine. So now we are able to have the data. Once we have the data, we want to provide this data to our API. Okay, so we are simply going to call our API. Just give me a minute. I need to look the method to call the API directly. Okay, we can just edit the API and so on. Now guys, we're gonna create a simple training prompt. Okay, how can we create a training prompt? So I'll again go to Gemini. Okay, so I'll simply say, now I want you to act as a bot which just gives me YouTube title description and hashtags in JSON format. I am going to provide you the video topic and video keywords where video keywords is not necessarily okay. I'm just gonna take keywords always. Okay, you just have to give me a response like title XYZ. Okay, I need to edit this. Just a second. Title XYZ. Array. Description ABC and hashtags something like this. Hashtag ABC, hashtag CVE, something like that. Okay, so I'm just creating a training prompt like this. Okay, did you understand from the next prompt? Okay, समझ गया? Now he understood. Okay, so I'm just gonna provide YouTube title, YouTube topic. Okay, so topic, video topic. My video topic is what? Video topic is what? Suppose uh, React JS basics. Okay, React JS basics. Okay, and here I'm just gonna provide video keywords. Okay, video keywords. Now video keywords can be what? Let's say coding. Okay, coding, development, and uh, React.js. Okay, something like that. So if I provide it this, you can see it's providing me this. Okay, looks cool. Okay, and here I can just edit this more, make a description at least of 300 words or 200 words. I can set the limit, and I can also give it schedule also. Okay, at what schedule my video is created and so on. Okay, in the description itself I can mention that sorry, in that I can create a specific field actually for the timing part and so on. Right now I'm only talking about the video topic and video keyword. You can add the schedule part also. Okay, so I think this is it. We want this kind of prompt, so I'm just gonna create a training prompt here, and I'll just come here. Okay, and here itself I'm gonna create a training prompt. Okay, that's it, right? Inside this, guys, what we're gonna do is we are gonna simply say that this is the kind of format we need to follow. Okay, so I'm just gonna say I'll just provide my first line. Okay, so from the next training prompt, I'm going to provide you, did you understand? Okay, I'm just going to copy and paste it here. Okay, paste it here. Now the problem is I have to, I think, adjust here a bit. Okay, I have used double quote somewhere, maybe that's why. So first of all, passing the tick sign. Okay, and let's close it here. Okay, fine. Okay, now it looks cool. Now it's fine. Now it's almost fine. Okay, so now I'll just give it some proper space. Fine. So I think now it looks fine. I given a proper stay space and then I have explained this properly. Okay, that's it, guys. That's it. This is the training prompt which I wanted to give. Okay, this is the training prompt which I wanted to give as it is. Okay, I did nothing else. Okay, and the role would be user because user is asking these things. User is explaining these things. Okay, then model simply said okay, or model said what? Model simply said yes, I understand. That means model understood everything. Okay, model understood everything. Fine. So now guys, I'm gonna ask the same thing from this one. Okay, so you can see the thing which I asked here. I'm gonna ask the same thing to my prompt. Okay, to my AI. Okay, so I'm just gonna call the URL. Okay, I'm just gonna call the URL. The URL would be generative language google apis.com/v1 beta. And from where did I get this? So I got this from the API docs of Google Gemini API. Okay, so you can just go to Google Gemini API. Just go here. Hi Aryan, just go here. And here you just need to go to read API docs. Okay, and here you can go to, I think so, you can go to text generation. Okay, again I forgot from where did I pick. This happens with me sometimes. Okay, I'll just see from where did I pick. I think, okay, if I go to web and kind of, let's see the quick start part. Okay, I think I have to find this later. Okay, anyways, I'll just find this part later. Maybe it's available somewhere. I might have forgotten. Text description, text generation. Okay. Uh, Anyways, guys, I think I have to find this later. Okay, if I find this, I'll explain that in the next video. Where is the exact URL? I think they have changed the documentation a little bit. That's why maybe I'm not able to find it there. But yeah, we'll find this later. Okay, but yeah, this is the URL which I'm talking about. You'll get this in my source code also, which I'm gonna provide at the end of this video, or I'll just provide this in the live chat also. You can get it from the live chat. Okay, I provided this URL. Okay, so just check the live chat. So here this URL basically calls the Gemini AI. Okay, and this is the API key. From where did I pick the API key? So I have to define the API key at the top. Okay, I have to call the API key from here. Okay, and basically let's call my API key from here. So I'm just gonna copy this and I'm simply going to const API key equals process dot env dot this. Okay, that's it. So I've simply called my API key. Okay, and here you can see E is having any issues. So I'm just gonna say type is any since we are using TypeScript. So just provide any for now if you don't know TypeScript. If you know TypeScript, then you can properly give the types here. Okay, so I've just called my API key. Now this is the prompt. Now this is the URL. This is the API key joined. Okay, now I have simply combined all of this. Okay, I have simply combined all of this. So I have to simply make a request. I have to simply make a request. I'll just simply say message to send. Okay, simply say message to send. Okay, then I would simply say what was my training prompt. So I'll just provide my training prompt. Then in the next line, we are simply gonna ask for question parts. Okay, and let's close it. Let's say text. Okay, and here I'm just gonna provide my uh, video data. Inside video data, we have the complete JSON, right? We have the complete JSON data, right? That's what we're gonna provide. So video data, we're gonna provide that. And this is having the role of user, because we are a user, we are providing this as a user. So role is user. Okay, role is user. That's it. Okay, so you can see that you have simply created a message to send. Now in this API, you're gonna send this message. Okay, so you're just gonna say that let res equals await and fetch. And what you're gonna do is, since we have passed it in await, you have to make this async. Here guys, I'm just gonna provide the URL which I'm gonna call, right? And then the method would be what this is, having the method of post request. We are making a post request, fine. Then in the headers, we would simply provide content type application JSON. Okay, then guys, we are simply gonna provide the body. Inside the content, we're gonna provide the message to send. Okay, this is whole is provided in the string format. Okay, stringify format. That's how we call APIs. Okay, now we're gonna get the JSON format response. Okay, so I'm just gonna call this. Okay, and then I am just gonna extract the message out of it. So this would be the message. Actually, from here only we extract the message. If you don't trust me, I'm simply going to first of all print this console.log res JSON. Okay, I'm just printing this first. Okay, res JSON. So let's call this now. Okay, let's call this now. So if I just inspect and console, and let's say that the title is React intro. Okay, something like that. Okay, and then Next.js. Okay, MERN. Okay, something like that. If I click on generate console, you can see that right now there is a problem, invalid true, content 2 parts 0. Okay, I think I did one mistake. Okay, I think I made one mistake. I think the prompt is somewhere wrong. Let me just check if what's the problem with the prompt. Okay, this is the normal one. I think in message to send this would have a problem. Okay, so here guys, now if I provide the data, okay, for example, I think I need to just pass this in string format. So json.stringify, yeah, I need to pass this in string format. What, which is what, video data. Okay, video data object, I want to provide this, I have to provide this in string format. That's it. Okay, let's check it again. So now again, if I just say this, if I say this generate, it's trying to call the API again. Now you can see you got something. Prompt token, total token count. Okay, I think there would be some issue with the usage part. Okay, there is some kind of usage limit. So what we can do is we can play it smartly. What we can do is we can play it smartly. I can just create three different functions. Okay, I can just create three different functions to just get the title, to just get the description. Okay, so const get title. Okay, exact same thing, I'm gonna do the exact same thing here. Okay, and in this part I am just gonna provide you the video topic and keywords. You just have to give me response like this. Okay, okay, now understood. Okay, so I'm gonna get the title out of it only for now. Okay, this is it, and I'm just calling it. And now in submit data, let me just close this, and I am just gonna call get title. Okay, get title, that's it. Okay, for now I'm just only calling this one get title. And basically what's gonna happen, I'm just providing it from now on. Okay, I'm gonna provide, you just have to give me a response like this. It's gonna give me the title. Okay, it just said okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna give it the data, it's just gonna give me the title. Okay, let's test it again. So again, I'll just provide React intro and next MERN. So you can see it's trying to get something. Okay, usage, metadata, total count. Okay, I'll just check if I am doing something wrong. Let me just change my Google account. Okay, let's change my Google account and retry to get another API key. So Gemini API. Okay, actually I use it a lot for a lot of my project. That's why I think that API is specifically not working. So I'll just go to API key studio and I'll again generate the API key. Continue. ये हो जाए यार. Create API key for a new project. Now let's copy this one and go here and paste it here. Okay, fine. This is this is it. Now let's test it again. So Next.js MERN and just a minute, guys. I think I need to test the prompt. Maybe I'm providing the wrong prompt. Let me just test it. Okay, let me just test it here as it is. Okay, I'm just providing some random prompt here and then some random. Just a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna provide it a random prompt along with a random function name. Okay, let's call this. Okay, and that's it. Console.log response message. And what else? We need the training prompt also. So I have a sample training prompt. Okay, I'm gonna use that. Okay, fine. I think everything is fine. Now here I'm just gonna provide some code, basic code, h1 tag. Hey there. Hey there. Okay, and let's close it. Fine. Now I'll just call this function as submit data. Okay, submit data function. Inside that I've just provided this training prompt, some sample training prompt. I'll change it back again. I picked it from another code. I'm just checking is API working properly right now or not. Okay, so messages to send and this would be the response. Let's check it now. So just simply click on generate and now you can see that it's trying to get the data. That means my API is working. I think so it's working properly now. Yes, my API is working properly. It's giving me response from line number 66, line number 66. That means it's working properly. That means there was an issue with my prompt only. Okay, so I'm gonna fix things. Okay, I'm gonna fix things. So how can I do that? So I'll just simply say, first of all, I'll just duplicate and go to Gemini again. Okay, in the Gemini, we are defining the same things. So I'm going to call back these things again. Okay, copy and let's remove everything here. Okay, use backticks here and paste it here. Okay, now again, first of all, I'm gonna test my API key. So if I again click on generate, okay, it's able to do things for me. Okay, perfect, perfect. So this is it. Now I have the part as okay, my training prompt is ready. Now here guys, what you need to do is you just need to provide one thing, which is what? Which is you just need to pass JSON dot stringify, and inside that I'm just gonna pass video data. That's it. Okay, so now the training prompt is fine. I think there was an issue with the syntax, so now you can see it's fine. You'll get the same code in my repository also. I'll provide it there. Okay, so this would be called, this API would be called. Inside that I'll get message to send, I'll provide message to send, and I'll get this response. From the response I've extracted this response message. Okay, that's it. So now let's do it properly. So React intro, Next.js MERN, and generate. Now you can see that I got this properly. React for beginners, getting started with modern web development framework. Description would be this, hashtag would be this. Okay, that's it. So I'm just gonna store it in my what? In my what? Other thing. Okay, in my other response. Okay, so const result. Okay, const result, set result. That's it. Because use state. Okay, and inside this I'm gonna get what? Video. Okay, let's follow the same format. Title, initially it's empty. Description, initially it's empty. And hashtags, initially it's an empty array. Okay, like this. Okay, so now I want to show this data in my page. Okay, in my page. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say that here itself, here itself I'm gonna create a div. Okay, I'm gonna create a div and I'm gonna paste these things here. Fine. Okay, and similarly guys, I'm gonna create one more division, and inside this I am gonna repeat these things. Video, but this time I'm gonna show video title. Okay, video title, and I just want to get the value, right? I just want to get the value, so I don't need to change the value here. I won't allow to change the value. I would just say video title, result dot title. That's it. Okay, result dot title. And similarly guys, you would get what? Description and hashtags. Okay, now I think we need to simply create a flag which would simply hide things for us. Okay, we would simply hide things for us. That means when title and description are available, this would be visible. When they are not visible, they won't be visible. Okay, this specific part won't be visible. Okay, when title and description are not available, this won't be visible. But if they are available, I want to make sure it's visible. Okay, so first of all, let me just give it some proper styles. Okay, I am just gonna say that for the video title part, and for the video description part, and for the hashtags part, we are gonna simply map all of that hashtags which we got in a single row. Okay, so what we're gonna do is in the single division, just like this video title. Okay, just like this video title which we made here, I'm just gonna remove it from here. Okay, and here guys, what I've done is I've simply said, if I in the title field, just show the title field, description field, hashtag field, and make it read only. Okay, so that, yeah, it's there, but yeah, it's read only. First of all, let me just check, have I just spoiled the UI or not? So yeah, you can see that I have, yeah, the UI is still fine. Okay, so here you can see we have text area. So what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna do one thing for this. This is the text area, right? So I'm gonna add one more style for the text area. I'll just copy this input container, right? So I'll just copy this part, and for the text area also almost same text area. Okay, almost same, but I'll just say that some minimum height would also be given. Okay, so you can see that, yeah, this is the text area. Okay, so this would be only shown, this division would be only shown when result dot title dot length is greater than 0. Okay, in that case only I'm gonna show it, as I am going to show this the second one. Okay, fine. And then I would simply add a button here, just like this one. I would simply add a button here, simply say reset. Okay, and this would simply set result as empty object or whatever you want. Okay, or I would just simply say set result as this blank. Okay, that would be better. So set result as blank. That's it. Okay, so this is gonna reset and this is gonna help us generate. Okay, so now you can see that this is it. So now if I pass this Next.js MERN and generate, and you can see, okay, right now I haven't set it. So to set that, I would simply go to submit function. Okay, here we get the response message. So as soon as I get the response message, I have to set it, right? So I have to set it. So I would simply say that from the response message, extract the title, description, hashtags, and set it to the set result hook. Okay, that's it. So now you need to pass it again and again and generate. So it's gonna take a few seconds, and after that, cannot read properties of title. Okay, I think there is some problem with the title. Okay, let me just print this. Okay, let me just print this also. Console.log. Okay, let me just print it. What's the format? Okay, result title if it exists. Okay, and if its length is greater than 0. Right now, okay, I am just going to comment this out. Let me just check what is the response I am able to get. Okay, let's see again. So what is the kind of response I am generating actually? So generate, and now if I just click on inspect console, you can see this is the kind of thing which I am doing here. Okay, but the problem is same, that I'm not able to extract the title actually from it. Okay, it's not able to extract the title. What if I print this JSON dot parse, and now if I do this, let's check it again. So again I'm gonna provide this, again I'm gonna provide this, and React generate. Now I think, yeah, you can see that now it's in the JSON format. Okay, now it's in the JSON format. So once you have this in JSON format, okay, once you have this in JSON format, what you need to do is you need to simply change this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is res response message equals its JSON format, and now from it it's gonna be able to extract the title and description. Okay, because previously it was a string, it wasn't able to generate, wasn't able to generate things, extract things. Now you can see that, yeah, I got this from line number 98. That means I'm able to get this from line number 98. That means it's perfect. Okay, now we are able to set the data to set result. Okay, once you have this, you simply need to make things normal. Okay, I'll just uncomment this part now. Right. So now you can see that, guys, the project is almost complete. I'll just save it. And now if I just refresh, you can see it's here, React intro, and suppose React.js, HTML, CSS, okay, something like that. So if I click on generate, you can see that it's trying to generate, and after that you can see that you got this. Okay, you got this. Now this is it, you got some kind of description. You want to just increase the size, definitely you can, but you can manipulate this with the help of CSS only. I would say that would be better. Okay, and one more thing here, I would say that if main goes out, or yes, main goes out of the box, or just say overflow scroll. Okay, if there is some kind of a overflow in future, it would be scrolling. So it would be scrolling very easily. So if there is some kind of overflow in future, okay, so it's going to help us a lot. Okay, so now you can see that this is done. Now I'll just go back and I'll just add a loading animation also. I'll add, okay, just a minute. Let me just check if the clear part is working or not. So if I click on generate, you can see that it's gonna generate for me. First of all, here I'm gonna show the loading animation. Uh, okay, I did one mistake. And here, okay, JSON response like, okay, fine. Now I think it would understand that I want JSON response only. Yeah, you can see that now it's fine. So here if I click on reset, it resets. Here I want to show a loading animation. So for that I'll just go to React Spinners. Okay, I'll just go to React Spinners and I'll just install this. So copy and install this one. Okay, install React Spinners, and now for using it I'll just go here, and here you can show different kind of loaders you want. Okay, so that's totally up to you what kind of loader you want to show. And I think a lot of them are actually great. I'll just pick this one for now. Okay, rise loader, and here you can see that it's showing me the code. So just need to copy this. Okay, just need to copy this, and whenever we are doing some kind of loading operation, so here instead of this button, okay, I'm sorry, instead of this button, I'm just gonna say that is loading is to. If is loading is to, then I am going to do something else. I'm gonna show the button. Okay, here what I'm gonna do is I am gonna show this rise loader, the rise loader, and just use it. Okay, that's it. So here guys, we have this rise loader, and I'm just gonna say cons loading is loading actually, set is loading, okay, equals use state, and initially it's false, okay, but whenever it becomes true, I want to show the loader. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is whenever I am calling this API, okay, I'm just gonna say that set is loading as true, and here I'm just gonna say set loading is as false. That's it. Okay, you can add try catch also. Okay, that would handle things properly. And now here guys, I am just gonna say that whenever now I type something, click on generate, so you can see that I'm able to get this loading icon. Okay, I have to style this properly. Okay, and there is one more problem. It's not always giving me JSON format, so I have to write the training prompt by the way properly, so I can fix that later. Just modify the training prompt and that would be fixed. Okay, that would be fixed. Actually you can give this, okay, let me just try to fix a little bit more. Okay, I'm trying to fix the training prompt so that kind of it works easily. Okay, I think there is some kind of issue with this response. Maybe sometimes it's not able to get the JSON format, so I'll try to fix this. I'll update this later. Okay, sometimes it gives JSON format, sometimes it don't, so if it doesn't, we have to handle that properly. Okay, so we'll fix that later. But yeah, this is it, it's working right now. We have to fix one thing, which is this loader. So I'll just give it a class name of my loader, okay, loader, okay, and here I'm just gonna say that the loader would be targeted here, suppose dot loader, okay. First of all, I'll just say that margin is auto, okay, margin is auto, and let me just refresh React intro, this generate, okay, it's actually not styled properly. Let me just pass it inside the button itself. Fine, fine. And what else I can do is I can just give it some kind of color also later. Can just see that this is the color property. So I can just give it a color property also. So color equals hashtag FFF. Okay, so white color. Let's see if it looks fine or not. So I'll just say React intro and HTML CSS. Okay, now you can see, yeah, it kind of looks better. And now you can see it's giving me response. Okay, fine. Uh, okay, now I've modified a little bit more. The prompt is a little bit more with the help of the AI itself. I modified the prompt more. Okay, so you can do the prompt engineering with the AI also. Okay, you don't need to know a lot of prompt engineering. You can just provide the prompt and AI would give you a better suggestion that, okay, provide me this type of prompt. Okay, so you can see that, yeah, I have provided a better one. Okay, I have provided a better prompt. Maybe now it must work. Okay, let's click on generate. So guys, now you can see that I'm able to get it properly. Okay, fine. Now if I click on reset, it resets. Now guys, I need to upload the source code to GitHub so that you can access this properly. So I'm just gonna upload this repository to my GitHub. Okay, so new repository, and here I'm just gonna say that YouTube tool GFG live. Okay, something like that, and create repository. And I'll just copy this and I'll paste it to my page. Okay guys, so now you can see that the code has been uploaded to my GitHub repository. I'll just refresh and you will be able to get the source code. Okay, so it's available here. So now you want to get the source code, what you can actually do is you can just go to my GitHub repository, just type github.com/virajj014, and in the repositories you would find YouTube tool GFG live. Okay, if you don't find this, you can just search the name here, and also you can follow me here, close to 700 followers on GitHub. Okay, and if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me on my social handles. Okay, YouTube tool GFG. Fine. So just go here and download the source code and you'll be able to understand everything. Okay, just a minute guys, let me just check one more thing. So guys, right now in GFG also we are having the 390 challenge. So right now here what you would see is avail 90% refund in 3 easy steps. So if you enroll for anything and if you any course and if you finish that course 90% of the course within the next 90 days, then you would be able to get 90% of the amount as a refund, right? So you can definitely check out the 390 challenge of Geeks for Geeks, and I think most of the people are actually knowing about it, but still just check out this one and just read more about any course you want. Just read about the testimonials and just take suggestion from other people also. And then if you find this course matches with your like demand, then definitely you can purchase any course and finish the course within next I would say 90 days, 90% course in 90 days, then you would be able to get 90% discount. Okay, that's it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this session. This is complete. The source code is available here, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, have a good day. Bye bye.